So do you remember that Seinfeld episode, the one about the guy from California that always wears shorts, one of Elaine's strange boyfriends? This guy, even in the middle of winter in New York City, he was still wearing his shorts. And gents, I get it. The right pair of shorts can give you a lot of freedom down there. That being said, you can overwear them. And that takes us to golden rule number 1 when wearing shorts: don't overwear them. You've got other options. Linen trousers, lightweight cotton chinos, performance pants. Gents, if you find the right pair of lightweight, breathable trousers, you're going to find that they're just as comfortable as shorts and infinitely more stylish. In today's video, gents, we're talking about the 10 golden rules to wearing shorts and looking great. Golden rule number 2, pay attention to the length of the shorts and how that works in proportion with your body. In general, shorts come in 4 different inseam lengths: 3 inches, 5 inches, 7 inches, and 9 inches. Now, I know some of you smartasses are saying, come on, Antonio, I need a 12-inch inseam to account for the length of my manhood. Liar! Well, if that's you, congratulations and good luck with that. But for the rest of us, the length of the inseam has more to do with the style of the shorts and for the height of the wearer. First up, the style of the shorts. In general, shorts for sport, such as swimming, such as running, those are going to be shorter. Performance, gym shorts, these in general, 3 to 5 inches of inseam length. Now, what about dress shorts? Shorts that you could wear with a nice polo shirt. In general, these are going to be 7 to sometimes 9 inches in length. So what's the right length of shorts for you? Really, it depends on your height and proportions. If you're 6'5", probably that 9-inch inseam is going to work great on shorts that you would wear with a polo shirt, basically those dress shorts. Now, if you're going to be going for performance, you can go for a run, and let's say that you are 5'5", then probably 3-inch inseam for running shorts, or even for sport shorts that you would wear to the beach, that's going to be perfectly fine. Your dress shorts, if you're 5'5", I would say 5 inches or 7 inches, but you want to be about 2 inches above the knees. Now, gents, if you've ever seen somebody wearing shorts way too long, or wearing shorts that are way too short, I'm sorry to bring up the memory, do me a favor, gents, smash that like button. The next golden rule is you want the right fit in the crotch, you want the right fit in the seat, you want the right fit in the leg. So the leg is where most people I see violating this rule. Because to be honest, if it's too tight in the crotch or the seat, you're probably not going to buy them. If it's a little bit loose, then you're going to think it's okay. But the problem is when you've got those skinny legs and all of a sudden it looks like you're wearing a skirt, you're going to want to, and this is the next golden rule, is take your shorts to a tailor to get them adjusted. Yes, because if they're just a bit too long, you can get them shortened. If they are too wide, there's just too much excess material around the leg, guess what? A seamstress can go ahead and open up that side and bring them in, and it just makes the shorts look so much better. All right, so we've hit on fit. Now let's talk about the situation in which to wear shorts. No matter how expensive the shorts are, no matter how fancy they are, shorts are always going to be a casual garment. I know some of you guys down in Bermuda, you're saying, hey, I can wear them with a suit. Okay, that's an exception. But for most situations, shorts are going to be much more casual. So you need to understand what is the dress code. Going back to point number 1, you do have other options. You can bring in those light cotton chinos, those linen trousers, find a pair of performance pants, which look like dress pants. They've got some great ones out there, but that is going to be a better choice than going with shorts in a dressier situation. The next golden rule is to have fun with the fabric, because most guys just default to whatever they can find. They don't think about fabric and all the options you have out there. If you look online, now, I mean, you got Madras out there. It originates in India. This is going to be a very lightweight cotton weave that's very bright and incredibly breathable, hence why it was sought after. If you want a pair of dress shorts that you can actually wear with a nice polo, even a casual button down that you could roll up, then yes, a cotton twill is going to be what you're looking for. That being said, some other great fabrics to consider are chambray and seersucker. What I love about seersucker is, first up, it's a unique fabric. It usually has a pattern, a stripe in it, and it's the texture. It's that gauze weave that allows air to pass through. So on incredibly hot days, you want to wear shorts that actually feel like you're almost wearing nothing, grab a pair of seersuckers. Now, what about synthetic fabrics like nylons, polyesters, spandex? I've got some great shorts, especially performance shorts, swim trunks, running shorts, workout shorts. All of mine are made from synthetic materials and combinations. They're woven in a way that they're incredibly breathable, very durable, and it's really brought down the price in men's clothing. I would say when it comes to dress shorts as well, I have found some great options, again, in the performance line that actually are resistant to wrinkling, are resistant to staining, are resistant to odor even. So really give it a shot, look at the options. Again, you'll know cheap polyester when you touch it. It's not going to be breathable. That you want to avoid. But a lot of companies out there are putting out some great options, so don't discount them. The next golden rule, when you wear shorts, understand that you're showing more skin. Well, what you may not know is that when you show more skin, people assume that you are actually less intelligent. Now, there are some great things for showing a bit more skin. People usually find you more attractive. They find that you're more relaxed. But if you're going into an interview, if you have to prove competence, do not wear shorts. Now, of course, I know most of you guys wouldn't wear shorts into an interview or a big important meeting, but some of you guys out in California, you may be considering it. And Florida man, yes, I see you. Now, speaking of skin, let me ask you a question. Do you have a skincare routine? Are you taking care of the skin on your face, on your arms, on your body, on your legs, so that it looks good, it looks healthy? As you age, as you get in your 30s, 40s, 50s, all of a sudden your skin it doesn't look as great as it could if you had a routine, if you had the right lotions, if you had the right products to take care of it. Now, for those of you guys that have watched quite a few of my videos, you know where this is going. Gents, I want to talk to you today about Vitaman. This is my grooming company based out of Australia using natural and organic ingredients to help your skin look amazing. As many of you guys know, I took on an ownership stake in Vitaman back in 2020 because I love what these guys were doing, how they were making amazing products to deal with your specific grooming issues. Now, gents, I could go on and on about this company for the next 2 hours, but I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And I'm going to say, you know what? Just try the products. I'm going to make it incredibly easy for you. Down in the description of today's video, I've got a special link. You can grab your sample kit for free. That free sample kit comes with a face and body cleanser, a men's face scrub, a face moisturizer, natural shaving cream, aftershave balm, and 2 packets of shaving gel. Gents, we're sending out these free samples because I know when you try our products, you're going to see the Vitaman difference. This is a limited time offer. It's not going to be available forever. So use that link. Go grab your sample kit today. The next golden rule, gents, don't be afraid to have fun with color. A lot of guys avoid color in their wardrobe because they think it's just going to make everything, not as versatile. They're not going to be able to work it into their interchangeable wardrobe. There is a bit of truth to that, but I do think shorts, especially relatively ones you can find on sale that are inexpensive, this is going to be a great way to bring in just a bit of pop, a little bit of fun into your wardrobe. So in general, the darker colors, grays, dark browns, dark blues. These are going to be, in a sense, the more formal shorts. Again, all shorts are casual, but these are going to be the dressier of the bunch. When you go towards lighter colors, in general, those are going to be more casual. So if you go with a light gray, if you go with a very light brown, a light blue, all of these, again, are going to be more casual. Pastels are going to be even more casual. So once we bring in lavenders, mint, salmon, it's something that's really easy just to have fun with the color. Just remember that in general, the darker, the solid color right there is going to be more formal. And dovetailing right with that, let's now talk about patterns. So everything I just showed you was a solid, and solids in general are going to be more formal. Now, if we want to go towards more casual, what are we going to see? Stripes. We're also going to see some checks, and we're also going to see lots of mini patterns. And again, mini patterns are going to be small, repeating patterns, and you see this on swim shorts a lot. You also see this on very casual shorts. But yeah, those are by far going to be the most casual, perfect for swim trunks. If you wanted something fun with running shorts, again, that's where you're going to see this. Now, when it comes to cotton shorts, twill shorts, you occasionally will see them in stripes, but the majority of these are going to be solid. Now, when it comes to Madras, what do we see there? Notice that check pattern. Most shorts, though, you're not going to see too many check patterns, and checks are just a bit busy. Sometimes they can make the shorts look a little bit overly wide. The next golden rule is to understand the different types of shorts. You ready? Let's do this. Running shorts, swimming shorts, denim shorts, dress flat front shorts, dress pleated shorts, cycling shorts, board shorts, cargo shorts, Madras shorts, Bermuda shorts. Now, throughout this video, I'm using a lot of images. If you want the full infographics, you want to actually read this, you want more detail, down in the description of today's video, I'm linking over to the support article at Real Men Real Style. Go check it out. In that support article, I go into a lot more detail. I've got all these infographics laid out so you can go through them. You can use it as a buying guide. You can use the information over at my website to make a smart buying decision. All right, Jen, so the next golden rule is thou shalt understand you have more options than just wearing running shoes with your shorts. Seriously, gents, running shoes are for running. That's why I always recommend buying the ugliest shoes you can find when it comes to running shoes, so you only wear them when you're out exercising. Gents, when it comes to shoes and shorts, there are so many great options out there. These leather sneakers right here, beautiful. They're going to work with a great looking pair of Bermuda or dress shorts, whether pleated or unpleated. And probably avoid the pleated. I know I just showed them, but yeah, not for everybody, a little bit outdated. Want to dress it up? Bring in a pair of horse bit loafers with no-show socks. Too much bling, too much metal? Go with a pair then of simple penny loafers right here in light brown. Or what about simple white sneakers? A classic. Now what about ultra casual options like sandals or flip-flops? I do think in the right situation, fine, especially if you're going to the beach, you're going to be spending time at the pool, you're going to be taking your shoes on and off, you're going to be around water, why not? Just don't wear the sandals with socks. The next golden rule is don't be afraid to experiment when it comes to shirts you're pairing with those shorts. Now, in general, there are certain shirts you do want to avoid. Dress shirts, especially the more formal dress shirts that have fold over cuffs, basically those French cuffs, avoid those. But a lot of other shirts, go for it. Try it. See how it looks. I know personally I've successfully paired shorts with casual button-downs, sweatshirts, hoodies, even sweaters. Now, if you're just getting started, obviously t-shirts are a great option, but go with a solid. Maybe try a V-neck. Bring in a Henley. Definitely look at polos, and don't be afraid of a long sleeve linen. And now let's cover the most controversial golden rule out there. To tuck or not to tuck your shirt into your shorts. Now, my general guidance here, and if you disagree, let me know down in the comments, is to never tuck your shirt into your shorts unless they are dress shorts. Then you have the option. Part 2 of that guidance, if the shirt does not have a collar, it should never be tucked in. And part 3 of that guidance, the only collared shirts you should tuck in are those whose length and tail style indicate that it is meant to be tucked. So how does this work in the real world? T-shirts, you never tuck in. Henleys, you never tuck in. Polos, you rarely, if ever, tuck in. When it comes down to a casual button-down made from linen long sleeve and it's got tails that go about 4 inches past your waist area, yes, you would tuck that in. All right, gents, what video to watch next? How about the 10 golden rules to looking great in sneakers? A very timely video, especially if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you want to rock sneakers with shorts. This is the video you want to check out.